One thing about me, I don't play with these jobs at all. I didn't have to leave my second shift job because they try to play me like a goofy. And really not even that. It's just one thing about me, I will never abide by a silly rule. Some rules, I understand, we need to have it set in place for the functioning of a humane, peaceful society. But some of the stuff that they be coming up with is just honestly just for programming purposes, and I'm totally not with that. I'm not with that at all. Like, you are never finna just tell me anything and think I'm finna fall in line. It's not gonna happen. It'll never happen. So my other job, my alarm company job, I basically got pulled to the side 2 times for smelling like weed, right? For smelling like weed. Fine. I'll take it. So, this 3rd time, so now we coming on time number 3. My manager pulls me to the side. No. Yeah, I said that right. Side number 3 is coming up now, right? So my manager pulled me to the side and he's like, hey, I'm getting that complaint again about the smell. I really think it's your coat. I really don't think, you're just hotboxing your car before you come in here and then just walking right in, which I'm not. Like, I'm not an idiot. I would never do that. I actually have a very detailed ritual that I go through before I go into any job. You know what I mean? And it does include a smoke break, but it also includes lots and lots and lots of freshening up and spraying perfume. That's a whole 5-minute ritual that I've got set in stone. So every day I go to this job, I'm going out of my way to do this ritual. Because for one, I'm on ice already because I feel like it's a plot going on. It's some type of ploy going on. Because this one manager who keeps talking about me smelling like weed, I always overhear him in the office loudly speaking about bringing somebody else on. So in my head, the way I look at things, which is very psychotic, I always feel like it's a plot, it's a scheme, which 9 times out of 10, hold on. But this man is always like loudly speaking about bringing somebody else in. Come to find out, this person that he's trying to bring in is actually connected in their family. Mind you, this alarm company that I work for is a family-owned business. Been here for over 100 years or something like that, and it's very well known. This is a company that's close-knit. Everybody's locked in. The people who've been working there for a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20, 30, 40. You know what I mean? Family-owned, close-knit. So much so to the point to where the people who work in the business have these weird power dynamics to where they actually think like this, they even have a share in the company, and they don't. But that's kind of the programming that these jobs want you to have in your mind. Like, they want you to stay at their job for so long and to put in all this labor and to carry their company for so long that you become like your mind and your identity becomes this job. And they have successfully accomplished that at that job. Anyway, let me go back. So the man, one of the owners, why am I doing this? One of the owners, he has been making comments about me smelling like weed. It's the second time he just said something. My manager like, one more time, we're gonna have to terminate you. One more time, you're gonna have to terminate who? Who? It's one job in my whole career. I've been working since I was 16 years old. It's one job in my whole career that has ever terminated me. And that one job, the way that they went about it was so low down and low that I never would have seen it coming. This is a job I thought I was going to work at for the rest of my life. I literally thought I was going to retire from there. This is the second company that I work for that really made me feel like, I want to grow with this company. I can work with this company. That ended up not happening because, long story short, closer to my time exiting from that job, I had lost my car, lost my apartment, and then they fired me too. So I was in the worst position of my life. But that moment is what inspired me to open my daycare, my after school program. So, kind of take the good with the bad. But yes, after working for that organization, and then them getting down on me, basically backdooring me out of the company because the manager I worked for did not have enough guts, did not have enough spine to just let me know, like, you're fired. They have forged write-ups that I had never even seen, for one. For two, they called me into a meeting. Anyway, I'm not even gonna go into this because that's a whole nother layer. But someday I will go into this because it just perfectly explains why I move the way I do with these businesses and organizations now. Like, if it wasn't for that experience I had at that organization, I thought I would work in forever, put a lot of money in, put a lot of time into, I would not be the person that I am today, because it just put things into perspective for me. Like, it really showed me that these jobs don't give a damn about you. Like, they will get rid of you. They will get rid of you, and they will get rid of you and know that there's no one better to replace you. But it really doesn't matter, because most of these businesses and organizations are not worried about quality. They are not worried about the quality of who it is that they're hiring. And this is across the board. This is across the board. I'm not just speaking on fast food jobs. I'm speaking on working in education mainly, because this organization I worked for, the one that changed my perspective on everything, it literally, like, when I tell you anybody and their mama can apply to that job and get hired right now, literally. But yes, that man gonna sit there and tell me one more time. He said if I come into the job, swing like we one more time, I'm terminated. Oh baby, say less. But little did he know, my last day was gonna be in May anyway. He had no idea. Alright, order when you ready. What kind of sauce and what do you want to drink? Anything else? It'll be $6.58 at the second window. So, what? You don't never have to threaten me with a good time, my baby, because for one, my days are numbered at these jobs anyway. That's for one. That's first things first. These jobs try to put you into the position to where, hold on. How you got the McDouble meal at $6.58? Trying to put you in a position to where you need them, which is never going to happen. Order when you're ready. You can pull around to the second window. So for you to tell me that just told me you was ready for me to get ready to come up with a second point. Just a moment. So I'm like, okay, I'm just more so going to come up with my exit strategy, which my exit strategy was leaving in May. Anyway, and I changed my mind on that after I got this news of one more time coming to the job smelling like weed. I'm getting terminated. That's too much of a threat for me. I don't like that kind of stuff. I can't take that lightly. I can't take that lightly at all. So I just more so feel like I'm cool. Like, I'll pass. It's all good. Because honestly, the way I feel about these organizations anyway, it's not even worth it. It's really not. Like, I can't see myself ever putting that much time, energy, focus, money, love into a single one of these jobs or businesses. My goal is to invest into what I'm doing wholeheartedly and use this money from these jobs that I'm working my butt off at to do that. Other than that, I'm cool. I'm cool on these jobs. They're all the same. Very, very few organizations are ran by people with heart and soul and integrity. Very, very, very few. Most of these people, especially the people who work in service, are there for the money. They give these people so much money for doing this fake service work. There's nothing happening. You look around and observe, you be like, what's going on? And we don't even got to make it specifically to the people who are in service, who are supposed to be, upholding certain standards. We could just talk about all these businesses that we see in general. These businesses make millions and some of them make billions. Even the ones on a micro level that's just making hundreds of thousands. It should never, ever, ever, ever. We should never live in a world where businesses can operate in our community making multi-millions. And we don't see it nowhere. We don't see it nowhere in our community. We don't see it nowhere at these jobs, because 9 times out of 10, these jobs are not well taken care of. So, it used to be like, man, this shit go to bird. What I'm telling everybody who goes to the homework lounge is entrepreneurship.
Oh, Dad.
Easy millions. That don't mean it's ethical, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like me leaving that job right now, because I was going to say till Friday. I changed my mind on that because there was a minor situation that happened, but really in my spirit, I didn't want to work there for another week anyway. So it don't matter what the reason, it don't matter what happened, I didn't want to work there for another week. No way. And here we are. So now I'm at McDonald's. I got an interview at this job out here called Vestas. I know I'm gonna get that job. I put my application in one day, and literally they contacted me the very next day. So they're thirsty. And that's the thing about these jobs. These jobs be so thirsty that they will hire anyone. The good thing about these jobs that be hiring me is I actually have a strong work ethic and I'm cold. I'm actually really cold and really good at my job. So they just be getting lucky when they need a girl like me, because most people at these jobs don't give a damn and they suck. Okay. But anyway, I'm just routing. Always. I'm always rerouting, no matter what. I don't care what happens. I'm never gonna just lay down. That's never gonna happen. And honestly, this year has been a drag. Well, not a drag, a gag. Nothing has gone as planned so far. But we only in April, so there's still hope. You're welcome. Let's get this line down real quick. Highest 3066. want your receipt? You're welcome. Oh, yes. And I'm up here with a toothache too. My whole this side was severely swollen. Now, I thank God that it's not severely swollen anymore, but you know, still in pain. All right, you got the mobile order? You want your receipt? Have a good one. Ooh. That's another thing. Y'all be coming to this drive and funky than a bitch. Hi, it's $21.91. So basically I'm just trying to get through this month. Go ahead with your order. Anything else? All right. What do you want to drink? Sandwich and fries. 1938 at the second window. This shit is swear to birds. 21.91. You want your receipt? But yeah, y'all don't get that. How y'all come through this drive and smell like ass? This month, I got a payment to Jason, $1,000. Because for the rest of the year, well, not for the rest of the year, for May and June, every dime I make has to go into the lounge. Every dime. So I'm trying to plan this out according to graduation, which is in June. But my brother's birthday is in June as well. He's graduating in June. My son's birthday is in July. The beginning of the school year is in August. So I'm just trying to plan everything around. You're welcome. Plan everything around these significant moments. I gotta get a house. I have to get. Hi, it's 1938. Yeah. I have to get at the house. Hopefully none of this here. Yeah. A lot. 62 cents. You're welcome. So honestly, I've been trying to figure that out. I'm just staying inspired through this process, because for me, when things are not aligned in my personal life, like if I lose a job, when I didn't have my car, that had me like in complete disarray. Whenever my money is affected, or like my livelihood, anything connected to my stability is affected, I am a mess. And that's the main reason why, like, my son being with his dad affected me so heavily throughout this whole experience. It's because that is my stability, that is my baseline, that is my foundation. So having that removed, man, not I won't say having that removed, but like, you know, not having that changing. Order when you're ready. Planned or not. You can pull around to the second window. You're welcome. even though it was a part of the plan, like this has all been laid out and mapped out, it is still hard to adjust, you know, my body to everything that's going on. My nerves. That's really what it is. I won't say my body. You're welcome. It's more of a nerve than, you know, that comfort and safety of knowing, like, you know, my baby was home, all that. Hi, just a moment. You're welcome. I just gotta hold it down. 60 to 90 more days. Just hold it down. Stay consistent. Keep putting the money up. Don't give up. Keep pushing. That's it. In Jesus' name, amen. And if anybody's watching this video and you're working towards the goal, like me, stay focused, stay consistent, do not give up, especially not in the middle. If you put years in, like I have, you put years in. Have a good one. You're welcome. If you put years in like I have, then you should know quitting is not even a part of the equation. It is completely out of the question. Completely. Alright. Peace. I'm gonna get this shift over with. I don't get off till 7 today. Okay. You're welcome. You too, thank you. So for me, it's just like staying focused, staying down. That's it. Keeping my head on a swivel, but I'm also staying focused and staying down. I ain't been outside. I've been abstinent. I ain't got nobody on my line. I have no romance, no none of that. Order when you ready. No romance. What kind of sauce for the nuggets? Anything else? All right. $23.54 the second window. You're welcome. When I tell you I don't even have a, not a trick, not a friend, not a lover, nothing. I have nothing to my name. Not even an ex. I don't know. No people that's on my line, I don't even know. I just been totally locked in, like laser focused, and I have to be. I have to be. Anytime I'm not, I pay for it. Hi, it's $23.54. No problem. And I'm not gonna keep on taking L's off these men. I'm not gonna keep taking L's in the name of love. I ain't doing it. Just a moment. Majority of the L's I done took been off the strength of I love you and I'll do anything for you. And that is the shit that has really fucked me up the most. Honestly, it has. And so I am just trying to be way more intentional in regards to that, because it don't even make sense anyway. Like right now, for me to try to bring somebody into what I got going on, It don't even make sense to do that. Just keep. Oh. I wonder why they sending me an email at 1:54 a.m. Honestly, we need some stipulations and guidelines on when these